Hey Leonard, how you doing?
I'm doing all right. How about you?
I'm doing well. My name is Matt Mayoko from NBC Sports Bay Area, and just can you take us through the process? It seemed like this worked out pretty quickly. What led you to the 49ers? What makes this the right fit for you?
What led me to him was I from the outside looking in, I knew this was a team that was ready for a Super Bowl run. I ain't want to go to a team and not be in a position to not be able to play in the playoffs or win a championship. So I came here with the aspirations of coming in, helping the defense out to win games and getting back to the big game.
How much did your past experience going up against the 49ers lead you in this direction as well?
It led a lot because going against cats like George Kittle, that offense, man, it's a physical bunch. And I feel like, man, if I come in, I get that at practice every day. Like I get to go against George Kittle every day. It'll mold me for a great season. It'll help mold me and build myself up for a great season this year.
Hey Leonard, Jason Dumas. I'm with Cron 4, Channel 4 in San Francisco. Nice to meet you. I guess first off, how familiar are you with some of your new teammates, specifically some of the guys who will be on the defensive line with you? Did you have any relationships with any of those guys prior to this? And then what other options did you have and who did you pick San Francisco over?
Uh, I'd probably say, hmm, what made me choose this team?
Not what made you choose this team, more specifically, what were some of your other options? Like, did you have a number of different options that you weighed before you ultimately picked San Francisco? Was San Francisco kind of just the only team on your mind?
Yeah, I got a call from my agent. I had quite a few offers, but what it was, man, the 49ers didn't bullshit around. They was out the gate, came in with a great deal. It was a solid deal for me, and it really wasn't no second guessing it, man. They showed that they wanted me from the jump. So once I saw that, I'm like, shoot, I want y'all too. So I'm on the way. That's
And
pretty
then
much
just
how it went.
secondly, sorry, and then just secondly, are you familiar with any of the guys you're about to line up on that defensive line with? Did you have any relationships with them before, or will you be meeting a lot of these guys for the first time?
I'll be meeting a lot of them for the first time, but some of the guys I knew just from being in the league, you'll hear their name pop up from having great games. Like Malik, I heard about him having some great games down there in Houston. Cats like that. It's been more of the guys that I knew just from being good players.
Hey, Leonard, Eric Blanchard, the San Francisco Chronicle. You have played, I think, including playoffs, something like 118 straight games. I might have that wrong, but over 100 straight games. What are there certain things that you attribute your durability to? Um, and yeah, I guess that's the question. How have you been able to do that?
Shoot, it comes from taking care of my body and it's overall a mindset thing. I'm not saying I'm going into every game 100%. It'd be nicks and knacks, but I'm man enough to play through it. That's really what it comes down to.
Hi, Leonard. Tracy Sandler from Fangirl Sports Network. Congratulations. You said that you'll be meeting a lot of the guys for the first time. Have you had an opportunity to talk at all from Nick Bosa? Have you heard from him at all in the last week? And same for your coach, Chris Kasarik.
Yeah, I had talked to Nick once I had committed on the signing. We had text on Instagram, uh eager to play with each other pretty much, which I look forward to. And yeah, I just talked to the coach today, and I'm looking forward to playing with him, man. I'm looking forward to getting out and doing my job and just being a professional.
Hey, Leonard, the 49ers recently hired Brandon Staley as the assistant head coach. How well do you know him? Have you spoken to him recently, and what does he bring to the team?
Yeah, Coach Staley, man, he that's my guy. I've been knowing Coach Staley since my second year in the league. So it's been a long time of knowing him. And yeah, he knows me too. He knows what type of player I am and what I bring to the table. And yeah, that's my guy for sure.
Leonard, can you elaborate on that? Why is he your guy? What about him do you like, Brandon Staley?
What I like about him is he one of those guys, man, you ain't even gotta pay him. He'll still show up and do his job for the game. Like he loves the game. He loves the game to death. He's a diehard guy. He rides for his guys on the field. And he about getting you better, man. Anything to help a player get better, he'll pretty much buy into it and help you out with that.
Hey, Leonard, just wondering what your familiarity is with Robert Beal, whether you've met him in the past, and what do you think about him?
Oh, I haven't had a chance to meet him. I was at Georgia way before he got there, so but I do look forward to meeting him, man, because shoot, that's like my brother already. We played at Georgia. I'm gonna make sure I do whatever for him.
Well, let me ask you this then. That transition from outside linebacker to playing defensive end, I know that you did that last year in Buffalo, but is that something that you could help somebody like Robert Beal, who's played outside linebacker, is sort of transitioning to a newish position in the NFL?
Yeah, I definitely believe I'm always the type of player that if I can give you any type of knowledge or something I know that you might not know, I'll give it to you. I'm all about building my teammates up. So anything he needs, I'll help him with it. It's not a situation where I'm gonna force myself in. I'm gonna build a relationship with him first and go from there.
Hey, Leonard, sort of a follow-up to that. I know you've done both, play with your hand down and standing up in your career. Do you have a preference on which of those you like the most? And also just how do you think you kind of fit in schematically here with some of the wide nine stuff they do?
Yeah, it really don't matter to me long as we sat the quarterback. It really don't matter standing up or 3-point. And scheme wise, I'm an athlete, so I fit any scheme to me personally. All I need for my coach to do is teach me what to do and where to go, and I'm gonna go 100%. So pretty much that's it.
Hi, Leonard. How familiar are you with Chris Kasarik and what he has done as a defensive line coach?
I'm familiar with him because some of the players he coached, I seen some of the players he coached take off to a high level just from being in his room. I know he's a guy that's gonna push me to my highest level, a level I haven't reached yet, and I'm looking forward to that. I'm coming in every day, ready to soak up the game from him, and just buying into whatever he's teaching, whatever game plan we got. I'm buying into it 100%.
He's known as being a very vocal coach. Have you had that style of coach before in the past?
Yeah, I believe I had every style of coaching, but I'm always eager to play for a coach who's loud and vocal. I mean, one of his players got to come out and stand on the words he's speaking on, and I believe I'm gonna do that for him.
Have you had a scheme? Have you worked in a scheme where you just purely go after the quarterback? Some of the guys that came in last season, kind of mid-season, had a time adjusting to having that being their only job. I think it was, a different mindset.
I believe I got like a little taste of it last year with the Bills. I didn't really drop that much. I was always rushing. To me, rushing is a good thing. I'd rather rush all day than drop anyway. So Yeah, that's a good thing for me. Send me as much as you want.
Good, thank you.
Branch, last one.
Hey, Leonard, you have a reputation for being relentless, nonstop motor, whatever. Is that just been like your DNA? Did that come from a coach early, just to instill that kind of mindset in you?
I believe it came from being a country boy, you know. I'm used to working in the fields. So I'm used to working like when I was growing up, I worked in the watermelon field. So that's real hard labor. So it teaches you to grind. It teaches you like real hard work. So I'm just used to selling out and working hard for whatever boss I got, you know.
How old were you when you started working in the fields, and how long did you do that?
I started when I was ninth grade summer, high school, all the way to my 12th grade year. Yeah.
You enjoy that?
No, I didn't, but shoot, I had to buy school clothes and school shoes, so I had to.
There you go. Thanks, Leonard.